recording is on. We are in transit.
For a long time. 3 days.
And with only 3 months overhead in the bank, so we got a payday before we even get there. So man, we're rolling the dice on something.
I think we were at a... No, we already did max power.
No blue options. I hate these. That's why I'm not the commander.
I don't know why, like, I'm already
All right.
in this power system, so I have no vested interest to improve it.
It's hearsay.
Hey, no lasting consequences. That's a good one to get, especially if you're still trying to work on the morale. Which is kind of a big deal. Also, something I wanted to throw out too before I forget. The resolve actions, you only ever use the offensive one. The defensive one is actually really good too. Especially in the scenarios that are trying to screw you.
Well, we use it sometimes, like...
I think it's good that you're keeping the thing that you were trying to keep in mind and that you are up.
Was that the chatter that got you?
No, I can't hear anything.
Oh, is it too low? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing that's down is voices. So if the intercom thing just now,
The only
yeah.
other thing that I would say is just if it turns out that rumors will be or for whatever reason you guys decide, either unilaterally or bilaterally, that it's just not a good fit.
Upgraded lounge.
I hope that you can agree to just part ways and no hard feelings and move on, and it just didn't work out, but it doesn't mean
I don't understand.
the end.
Reserve private screening rooms for senior staff. Like, well, what, can I do both?
Yeah, it does seem weird. Like, why? So your choices are to do something for the whole crew or only for senior staff? Well, I assume the senior staff are all the pilots and the engineers and the doctors, so.
I have already warned my boss or started that process because you kind of saw this coming.
I'll have my one.
Yeah, especially when you're on the brink like that.
I don't even know where we're going.
I've also learned the hard way. There's some things that happen in the game that, because they're different than the base game, there are no tooltips that warn you. If you do drop a fatigued pilot, there's a chance they will get an injury just from overwork. So your policy of never dropping the fatigued pilots is actually even more sound than I think the game told us.
Oh, gee, I can't remember the term that she used in that podcast. She talked about this. Humiliating.
Something else too, just a side note, opinion only, not just my opinion. Never ever sell the Wolfhound, no matter what. No, because they're extra rare.
That is when you feel humiliation.
For a system government?
It's ways away, but I can actually do that.
It's weird that looks like a 37-day jump going all those systems.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, keep in mind that you guys are
That's a campaign. That's not just a regular flashpoint. That's a whole campaign.
you change your mind
Oh, pay a
about
lot.
what you want to spend
Yeah, I
your
think my
birthday
goal was
money
to get
on,
over here
almost as
somehow.
often as you talk about it. So,
So to that Comstar planet.
What is this line here?
complicated,
Oh, because it.
and
Well, so you've got that planet down there selected. So it's showing you the current jump route. If you click off, yeah. So your current route to the planet you're actually heading to is the orange one. I think. Wait a minute.
Oops. Figure it out.
Many different people.
I thought we were closer than that. That's a heck of a jump.
So maybe if she,
Well, we'll be there in 4 days, so
maybe if it doesn't work out between the two of you, it doesn't have to be because
We must be
either
at
of
the
you
planet.
were in the wrong,
Yeah,
so to speak,
okay.
but just because it wasn't a good fit. Right.
oh, that was Centurion.
Full belt Centurion for under 5 million.
Oh, we're on it too.
Dang.
Well,
So hopefully they've got like 15 contracts.
That's ridiculous.
I can't believe a cicada is more than 4 million. That is such a piece of shit mech. Per ton, it's the worst.
You get you get my point. My
Awesome
point
to
is,
have.
at your age,
Even this one
making
also have.
finite commitments to
Because we're
things
rad.
is challenging. And so you
Yeah,
have
and
to
the blackjack is a good
be
bargain.
in the same
Like,
position you are, and so
it's not the best medium, but
making that finite
it's a decent. Although you don't really need any more mediums. That I think about it more.
to a relationship that you
No.
don't really know if
We
there's
don't have a
too much
blackjack, do we?
longevity to it.
Just one core. So the second number, the very far number, is 0 assembled. 3 parts to make them, and then the first numbers mean you have one of that variant.
Yeah, the problem we've been running into
No,
is
I
the
really don't
contracts.
care.
We
I
have
was only using that as
to
an
be in a
example.
place with a lot of contracts.
Well, only playing one side is going to make it a bit limiting to these planets that only have 2 warring factions. But
We have 2 max.
it's a tournament thing.
Right.
Let's find out what the.
For that pay, and it'll be 35 tonners. I stand corrected.
5 tons.
I stand corrected.
Right, if you were gonna go into like
Wow,
symphony or
really?
something, and right.
Too bad, Crusaders and Thunderbolts are 65 tons. I don't know what cores you have.
I don't know if we could a Wolverine and
Very,
a Shadowhawk take
very
a 65-ton mech?
thought out and.
It's only a 1 skull difficulty
very
though.
uncomfortable
So I'm wondering if they're not
We've
actually.
gotten lucky on that before, where they were undertoned opponents. It's an RNG thing.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna risk it.
Because we can just bail.
I don't know.
If
And I knew there probably
you
was
lose-
Wolverine
you
and
needed
Shadowhawk.
you lose it's a quasi significant reputation hit,
from you that
and you
tried to
don't you're out your drop cost. But in this case the drop cost is 6,000 because it's not so much about the weight as it is the number of mechs. So a 2 mech drop is almost free anyway. And you still get, if you happen to kill one of them before we bail out, then you get some of the salvage. Good faith. On a desert for a tournament, did Archangel? He has the heat vent, doesn't he?
That's why
It
he's
even
a
went to
pilot.
the
Oh, you already put him down there.
extreme of
Very smart.
editing the picture to black out the cost.
Trying to find the next best
And then
pilot.
forgot to
Bulwark, Moonlight.
Squirrel.
I mean, in the desert biome, there should be. Well, let me think. Should there be cover? I think it's right. I mean, we just
The
bail.
only thing we could do
Allergen
is take the
friendly.
dervish instead of one of these 2.
range.
No, 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 not for a tournament. No, because it's going to be up close and personal,
Nut-free.
and you don't want alarms to be 50% of your
Roasted garlic
firepower.
flavor.
In a way, it's just bad all around. You got minimum range penalties. You got the fact that it doesn't focus damage, and then
They don't taste like
you got the fact that they're gonna be up and close on you.
More dense. They're made with no, they're actually not that bad.
How weird is your civilization? Yeah, we have a
About
yearly
17 pretzels
pirate.
and 40 colors.
What?
Ceremonial duel. Yeah, there's fatalities
Right, and I had the handles
sometimes.
full of that.
What's with pirates? Like, yeah, you know, we have the solar system and pirates. Rather than like getting rid of the pirates, we have a yearly duel. You know?
It's just because Battletech.
And potato starch, tapioca starch,
Alright. What do you want?
I'll take. What's the weapon loadout of the Moonlight? Check that.
sunflower.
Okay, I'll take Archangel.
It's actually
PCs. Alright.
There is cover. Okay, so bulwark, we can really exploit that, which is going to be really important in a duel.
I don't hear it.
you owe me my
Really? Okay, let's change it. Gotta hear these prompts.
But I don't think everything's that high.
Did you reduce it on your mixer
No.
at some point? You didn't go to your mixer on your desktop settings and change.
I don't change the mixer for the games.
That's weird. Is there something in
Oh
Steam?
wow. You know what? It is changed on that. That's totally weird.
I think we might have done that last time or the time
Because
before.
my default is 8. But it's 1 for Battletech for some reason. Alright, now it's 8, so watch it be super loud.
Only one way to find out. I recommend we reserve up until they move, even if we sit here for a couple turns, because we can build up our resolve points, and that can be a huge deal.
Alright, well I wanted to get more trees.
On my way.
Okay, yeah, I can hear. Alright. Oh, it looks like they're
It's a
really
warhammer
different.
and a guillotine,
Really impressive.
so we should just bail.
Maybe you should go into agricultural engineering.
What do you need?
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Don't do it. I mean, I'll if you wanna commit to it and see what happens for a little bit, and at least test them out. I'll do that. I'll play my
let's see
best.
if they're like not full armor.
Okay.
Confirmed.
We'll hold out.
Sorry. All right, now that they've both moved.
Yes, Commander.
I can't get a sheet firing target solution, so I don't know if you.
We'll move first next turn because we're lighter.
I'm your spaniel.
There you go. You were just talking
Yep.
back here about
Fully armored, 880 armor though. That's actually less.
genetically modified.
So it's like it's 100% armor, but it's not a full armor configuration. But a Black Knight, I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
that's a lot of weapons.
yeah.
Firing on target.
This is like one of those things if we get super lucky.
Uh-huh.
Headshots or something. Wait a minute. Oh, it's a tactician pilot. He's got his tactics level is so high that he gains 1 initiative.
Yeah?
That's why he got to move before us.
On it.
that takes all the fun out of
Okay, I'm on it.
God, this
Negative
is,
damage.
our RNG is just like
I'm ready.
so lacking.
it. Yep. No, not so much, honey. Not so much. A lot of the food that you eat is genetically modified to allow it to grow better and have less
Rolling.
environmental impacts from like bugs and other reasons that it would fail to grow to better sustain food sources and fuel sources that are grown in our fields.
Hey,
That
let's flip the dog war.
that Black Knight's almost overheated.
I will be done.
If they can't shoot at me, you should go first.
Yep.
Because you can move somewhere where at least
I'm tired.
the other guy, the guy that's going to go first, yeah, that's good. The other guy, because the other knight, the guillotine has to move next.
Confirmed.
What are you doing today?
He reserved. 2 can play at that game.
I'm here when you need me.
Okay, 3 can play at that game. Now if he reserves, he loses both their turns. So I forced him into moving where I know he's not going to get a shot. Unless he does get a shot. Through that tiny little gap. My tricks are not working.
Waiting for orders.
I can get a side shot. We need to focus the Black Knight. Like that.
Engaging target. Systems holding.
Wow, structure exposed already.
Getting my ass kicked.
Yeah. All right, just hit the withdrawal button.
Roger that.
Hopefully it doesn't take us below the favor. That's frustrating. But, okay, we didn't lose our circle diamond.
Yeah. And we're only at 6,000 plus a couple thousand repair bill.
That's frustrating. You know, I wish the skull rating was relative to the overall strength. Not, it appears to be relative to the. Actually, I don't.
Well,
If we even had 65 tons, I don't think that would be a one scroll.
No, it wouldn't be. It's broke. The simulation breaks it. So, simulation mode says, okay, not all the tournaments are going to be light tonnage, even though they're built that way in the default game. So, simulation, it straight up breaks the skulls in some cases. Like, especially if you ever do a clan mission, it could say a half a skull. That half a skull clan mission means 5.5 skulls.
So basically, it lied. It wasn't really half a skull.
Exactly. Yeah, they absolutely lied. And yet, the thing is, it still determines how much experience you get, the skulls do. But I have seen it go the other way, too. I have seen it where, it said it was a 2-skull mission, and the simulation difficulty mode and the mod changed, made it so it was quite clearly not a full 2 skulls. But more often than not, it adds difficulty.
I know. There's all these. Like, I can't do this mission. Hide the evidence.
We could do a 2.5 skull depending on the mission type. The mission type actually affects the difficulty more than the skulls in some cases. Escort,
Wow, escort caravan.
we could definitely pull off that one, and as long as it doesn't say all 4 need to live, And we won't know that until we hit the planet's surface either.
Money right now, so. Who do you want for the Wolverine?
It'd be nice if they've got the multi-shot. So Warbird would be really good, and
Warbird or Graceland?
Graceland would be a runner-up.
5, 5, 4, 4. 5, 4, 5, 4. Alright, let's try that.
All 4 of the mech pilots have multi-shot. You can really exploit that once you get breaching shot. You could ignore cover. You can ignore guarded percentages altogether.
Training too. How we can up our skills.
Yeah, because I think you got what, training pod 2.
Yeah. So, and it's been a while. We just flew like 30 days. So. Yeah, I need money right now.
Well, this will pay a whole month's overhead.
Yeah. But unfortunately, the downside with this mission thing, you know, you can show up to a system, they might only have one mission. And that's the downside because, you know, it's just not.
Okay, let's do this.
And the other one, you know, we knew we'd at least get 2, 4 or 5 missions. Where now we might get like 1 or 2, and then we have to jump to a new system, and that's time and money and all that other stuff.
Roger that.
Cure combat. That's all it tells us.
You're gonna get.
Water.
I'm gonna alt tab out. I'll only be out for just a few seconds, or about 30 tops, maybe 20, maybe less than that. Okay.
Moving to position.
Affirmative.
Really, I didn't know that. Mineral fields make it
I'm
hard for
away.
people to hit you.
It's different. It's different than it used to be. Like, even spores, even going through spores isn't entirely bad anymore. Spores can be helpful if you move through them.
Discover that.
Coordinate.
You see, it doesn't look like that, does it? It looks like you can walk down that. They've seen them walk down steeper grades than that before, but
It's all
it's
magic.
because Battletech.
Location confirmed.
I mean, the key is really more of guessing the right
my way.
direction. We're gonna have to go. Maybe this way.
Road. Look for a road. They have to get. They always go on a road.
I know, but I don't see a road anywhere. So, like, oh, maybe this here. But then, where
No.
does it go? Here, this is water. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, they're gonna go across. This is the map border. Well, we're in a corner, so that kind of. And this is water. There's the road.
Even looks like a airport.
Actually, our map's not that big.
Oh well.
Wait, yeah. So they're gonna have no choice but head south-ish. This is actually a really small map. They don't have wherever it is they're going. They're not going that far.
Got it.
I wouldn't even
Come down this, but
proceed towards the base because with this in a corner they can't unless it actually changes the map boundary.
Affirmative.
They're gonna head south or they're gonna head towards us the way we got the map oriented right now.
guess not.
Why did you see the extraction?
There's the vehicles that's on the other side. So, unless they've run in the water.
Yeah, they're coming towards us.
They're going this way. No, they're going this way. So this guy over here, you have one guy that's lost to the left.
That's fine.
So yeah, this guy, the Wolverine's out of position, but
He'll catch up.
everyone else will be good to go.
Coordinates received.
There's a method to my madness. We're not even going to see the enemies until right now, I guess.
Right away. Wow.
So
This is gonna be a fight real quick.
What's up, boss?
Why can't I reserve?
Good to go.
you can if you just can't have anybody selected.
Come on, dude, move. So our allies move. Let's hurry back.
Dervish should go last.
Well, Dervis can shoot though.
Yes, why he should go last.
What? We can already see the Irby mech.
Yeah, there's two other mechs though.
Yeah.
Two other enemy mechs.
Heading out.
Irby or Walls. Irby hasn't shot yet.
But he already moved. He's not going to. Not this turn.
Confirmed.
Nice.
Wow.
I think I hit something good.
That's some shooting there. Yeah, we're gonna have to sprint because the other mech's down here to our left. Oh, your other dude should be in good position.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yep.
Moving out. Tell me what to shoot.
Yes.
Quick fight for that
That's what
dude.
I'm talking about.
He already went. There's only one left. It's the Wolverine.
Receiving.
Still on.
Affirmative.
It's weird that you can like look across the water and see like red. I'm concerned he's gonna shoot a vehicle.
He tried.
Actually, I don't want to get that close. Well, do I? I mean, I do want to get that close.
Oh yeah, with AC-20 you do. Landed the 50% AC-20 shot.
Yeah, Herbie can't handle that. The big gun.
Yeah, nobody can.
He's totally. He can dish it, but he can't take it.
I'll see your AC-10 and match you an AC-20. Raise you. AC-20, that's what I meant to say.
Ready for orders. Moving out. Multiple targets confirmed.
Oh, that's so bad. Oh, Valkyrie. He's having those. I don't know if we sold it though.
I think we did.
What can I do for you? I read you, Commander. Moving out. Uh-huh.
All right.
He's like single-handedly just knocking the enemy mechs
What's
out.
up, boss?
I wouldn't say
We're all
single
here. We're all here for the show.
copy.
Well, T-Bone just
He's-
schools the enemy team.
He's kill stealing, man. They might get mad at him for that.
On it.
Ha! One medium laser to finish off the leg. Surgical.
Wow. Now they're all gonna shoot that too because he's down,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and that's all he wrote. So are these guys secret Lyrians that we just
It's
didn't know about?
it's FedCom, man. They might be. Cause yeah, you'll get for crying out
we're
loud.
too far forward.
I'll send Wolverine back, I guess. Yeah, it's so if you look at the map, I think you'll be able. It shows you that it's actually FedCom. The House, Steiner and Davian are still separate entities, but because it's FedCom, you might take a mission for Davian and then
Commander?
get like Lyrian support. Oh yeah, perfect.
Location confirmed.
He's beyond our line of sight. Well, there's this thing called object permanency that we all learned when we were like 2.
Headshot.
I hear you.
That should be close enough. So that
Uh-huh.
Can Shadowhawk clean up 3 rounds in a row? Wait a minute. Ah, yes.
You betcha.
Nope, not quite. It's a Valkyrie. That's tougher to do
Yeah. Critical
than
hit.
those wimpy other little lights.
Waiting for orders. Aye, aye.
But I got him in the power band of the Wolverine, and that should be all yes.
Hostile and
So
Orders?
We could just reserve.
Moving to position.
They're gonna have a second drop and probably be from over here somewhere. So we'll go stand on the
Don't need to
carcass.
tell me twice.
I don't know if they'll have a second drop because they
They will. 2 skulls. I don't know. I shouldn't be so confident. There is an RNG factor. I should only say
nice
that.
actually if they have a second drop, so it's more.
So yeah, absolutely. Make good on the salvage. They'll probably spring their trap right as soon as the extrication
Ready at you,
starts.
Commander.
Position confirmed.
Careful, you don't want to get crushed by the landing.
Yeah. I won't let them get crushed.
They might not let you move, so just so you. Oh, you called it exactly.
You're in position, Commander. Hold your ground until the package is on its way.
This is a landing pad that's actually intelligently designed.
Receiving you.
What can I do for you?
I still can't get that stupid thing.
Oh, they got a Raven down there, which means we're not even going to be able to shoot them for a little bit. Let's see.
Ready for orders. Calling out.
Shoot me. That should at least give the dervish shot since I got close enough to unjam their ECM.
Standing by.
Or not. Okay.
I hear you.
Maybe if I get inside the bubble, maybe that will.
Waiting for orders.
No. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if that guy's broke or something. See, he won't move.
Target confirmed.
Who's the
You've got nothing. You hear me?
worst enemy? The dervish?
Yeah, I mean, non-circumstantially, it's a dervish for sure. In this particular circumstance, taking out the Raven might help, but so you got a blue shot on the dervish to take it. Robbed.
Bomb structures exposed.
Yeah, the fourth one didn't even move. I wish I knew for sure what we did last time to get that
We
one
had to bring
straggler.
everyone back. We had to bring everyone back. It was so annoying.
Good to go. Locking on target. Target's taking a critical hit.
alarm on the dervishes about
Standing by. Acknowledge. Roger that.
They have 2 Valkyries.
Nice try.
Looks like it.
I'll let you go.
What can I do for you? You betcha.
Hanging out in the water.
Nice.
There goes your leg. You don't need that.
And a tag.
Critical damage detected.
It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna. Get Warbird.
Yes, Commander. Moving out.
You're like, this side's all destroyed.
Yep.
Take that.
Well, that's weird. You got punched by your guy. He's just across the map.
Hey man, I don't blame him. AC-20s scare me.
Ready for orders.
It's headshot death. And in simulation mode, lethal damage stands out a lot more from incapacitation damage.
Firing on multiple enemies.
Really?
Engaging target.
Perfect.
I hear ya. Going toe to toe.
That thing's got no arms.
Bang! You're dead.
Yeah. Now he moved. He's like, well, since she destroyed, like, the other guys, I'll decide to start moving again. Because all they have is a Raven that has a protective bubble, and the guy in the back that's done, like, nothing.
Receiving you. Understood.
Yeah, you don't want to give him an excuse to malinger anymore. Wow, I didn't even shoot. Yeah, okay.
Commander.
Let's see. At this point,
Copy that. Let's see how you like this.
That was kind of a waste of a precise shot.
Engaging target.
Well, it's like my 4-shot round, so I'm surprised I missed.
Waiting on you, Commander. On my way. Affirmative.
Coming in. That small laser shot
Okay,
must have
that
taunted
was
him.
bad.
Yeah. Drew's attention.
Order. Got it. What's up, boss? Move order received.
Like, really long shot.
I copy.
Oh, he left the Valkyrie out to dry.
Grapple armor.
Yeah, he's going to lose 2 initiative if he survives. Yeah, he'll survive it. But plus, well, he lost 4 initiative.
Oh, no, he's dead.
No, yeah.
Enemy mech.
He lost all the initiatives.
Waiting for orders.
Valkyrie's, well, you know, that's
Commencing
karma.
Alpha Strike.
You know, unfortunately, he's by himself now, though. See, now this turn, APC's all like, yeah, we're totally winning here. Move forward.
That's what I like to think of it as, is just not a glitch or bug, but it's a, you know, they have some sort of command control issue problem in that particular vehicle, and they got it solved.
Well, that hit something good. Good to go. Position confirmed. For physical attack.
He's just, sometimes Valkyries just refuse to die. I mean, they don't have anything that forces the damage to get spread around. They just seem to get lucky all the time.
Torso.
-4 initiative. Oh, wow. That's like his patent move.
Beat you up, shoot you with a small laser. Oh, well, that's nice. So they just said, yeah.
This time they're like, we don't need to drag it out. They do it. Sometimes they do.
Area's clear, you killed everything. So that should be. Hopefully we've got enough cores for a mech.
Here's hoping. Especially if it's a Raven. Nope. We had one, got one for the Ravens. But, oh yeah, gosh, a Dervish. I don't know, you might want to store that and sell something else. I don't know what you have in
We
storage.
already
I
have
think.
the Dervish in storage.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can't have too many. Actually, it's one of just.
That's probably what I'm going to sell it. So. Does this mean we have 2 stingers?
Yeah, that means if you, yeah, 2 stingers parse. They're a different variant, which is why they're in the parentheses. But with the machine, with on simulation mode, it doesn't matter. So
I thought they gave us the raid. We kept the urban and the Valkyrie.
So that was a nice payday. Be able to turn over 700,000 if you sell them both. Close to. 2 months overhead on top of the month
I don't
from
know
the
if we
cash.
have, did we have enough for another dervish?
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was saying. You could run like a 3 dervish lance, and your pilots, you wouldn't have to worry about who was driving what.
Because I can
Restore it.
I want to start setting up that other lance. So
Yeah.
go with the indicator at that minute, dervish. Ready. Lights. Alright, yeah, we were trying to fight the combine to get a Kito. So, which fire starters ready?
H.
Like, H.
Yep. The K, all they did was, so instead of having 6 laser weapons and 6 support weapons, it has 5 laser weapons and 5 support weapons. And, yeah, it's got a large, room for a large laser. So, you know, canonically speaking, they're actually better because you can have you can run it with a large laser. That's really cool. But in the game, you can put a large laser on a H anyway, so it doesn't matter. So it's better to have H's.
It's just a good article. Body training.
Gyros. Things.
Can use small jump jets as a form of currency.
I should put those gyros on.
Yeah, the amazing thing about them is that they're free weight.
Cool, I'm up to 2.4 million. Oh, there's an Atlas core. Yeah. 1 million.
That's after the 5% discount. Double plus AC-20. Is that better than what you... No, it's stability damage. They've got an extended range small laser. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's 208. That's good.
New weapon systems available.
I'm not a big fan of stability. Which one is this?
New weapon systems
Like,
available.
It's not worth the extra money.
oh, here's UAC 5.
Holy shit. I would buy that just on principle.
New weapon systems available.
Yeah. It's just
Double plus TTS.
what the hell is this? Prototype. Lost it.
Ah. This store must be the reason you were coming here.
No, it isn't actually. Wow, +3 ballistics. Too bad I.
That's 15%. Like a 3-point modifier is 15%. So if they're finding a tough shot, they had a 49. It'd be a 64.
So unfortunately, I don't have 1.4 million to buy that. So
Yeah, it's 3 tons too. So for medium mechs, giving up 3 tons is actually usually not worth the extra accuracy. For a heavy,
to have that late
Yeah.
game, that's like a huge deal.
yeah, it is.
Right. I wanna
Put it
do
on a
gunnery.
like a Jaeger mech. Jaeger mech might come with that on board already. I forget.
Standing by.
Standing by.
Training confirmed.
4 across the board. Can't quite.
Mech warrior training complete.
Yeah.
Training complete.
Standing by.
You're not actually a moron now. That's great.
His days in the simulators are just about coming to a close.
Yeah, like this person we just bought, so she's gonna be like, look at this. She's like almost useful now.
Yeah.
Mech warrior training.
It's like, yeah, now I'm like, yeah, if you can't be level 4, I'm not gonna even drop you.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how we roll. We only have elite pilots in this
Waiting
one.
on you, Commander.
Once if you get to a planet that has enough contracts to justify a alternating lances, then yeah, having because you'll probably need well at the very minimum 8.
I have 9 guys, so I'm fine. So, what do we want for this
10
guy's second?
if you include you. What's he good in right now? I can't tell on the screen.
Multi-shot right now.
So actually, with those points, I would do bulwark, guts, and then breaching shot after that. I would just make a beeline for breaching shot, unless we have someone else that's already doing that.
No, we don't have anyone else.
Yeah, then that's the goal.
So then do gunnery.
Yep. Gunnery for his next 8,500 points, which will be
Right,
a
get the
while.
breaching shot.
Yeah.
Orders.
Pilots.
Training confirmed.
She punches.
Yes, Fonda. Ready for orders.
What can I do for you? Ordered.
Commander?
Standing by. How's it going?
Good to go.
Standing by.
Everyone's coming back in like 6 days. So we have enough to have those gyros. He has a bonus to attack, right?
You mean the damage that he does?
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it.
He does. He does have a bonus to melee damage. If you just mean the damage, you can. If you mouse over melee, up there it'll show you. He's got like a 15. You have to mouse over the actual word melee.
Where's melee? Oh.
Right there. Yeah, so he does 70 with 15 point damage. That's pretty good.
So let's do Probably
Yep.
should give the Shadowhawk the other one because you seem to get.
Well, the Shadowhawk has an even better bonus, I think. I think it has a 20-point bonus to melee, or 25, or something crazy. Oh, there's something else too. I found out you can actually change the armor points by single points. If the fact having like a 5-point discrepancy in the leg ever bothers you, if you can actually change like individual points.
Can I reorder these?
Yeah. You go where it says manage tasks. Now it can get kind of confusing when you have multiple mech bays and simultaneous work going on.
Yeah, but I'm just doing. I want the ones that can drop now because these threes are for later. Ship upgrades. Now that I have some money. 800. 1 million. Not happening. 1 million. Okay. I wish I was wealthy enough to pay these 1 million. 99. Look like that gem is the next thing.
Somebody got a discount on the gym apparently.
Yeah, I know. Like, go for it, Jim. Then I'll probably do this one over here. The fit and repair.
The habitat pod is annoying, but it does unlock training module 3, which is
It does,
super
but,
good.
You know, it's like when I'm wealthy, I'm gonna be past my 1,000 days before I'm wealthy enough to be dropping $1 million.
I don't know. You got a lot of days left.
So a lot of it's gonna depend on how lucky we get in contracts and everything else. Wow,
Yep.
a lot of fatigue, dude, still not.
Look at me, son.
Oh wow, it's blue.
Yeah, I don't have any advice for this. Okay, nice.
Wow, like it's 125 and everyone's all like, I guess I have two, like, you know, high stakes gamblers in the crew. So, good job, dude.
They had to put you over 2 million in the bank, just like a perfectly nice, even. It's like they knew we're just going to play until the commander has 2 millions in funds, and then procurement is over.
And they're like super high spirits. Like, I wish there was more missions of this, because like high spirits is like huge bonus. All right, since I have money, I'm gonna try to do 4. This one.
Yep.
And then we're gonna. Yeah, this is my heavy team. So. Is live fire even dropped? And the hunchback. There we go. Just to get that high spirits. And Angel is a Shadowhawk pilot, which is open. So yeah, Whisper's not done anything, but how long she'll have high spirits? I don't. Do they stack if you have 2 people?
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
Well, they don't really stack. So what happens? What High Spirits does is when they use a resolve thing, it costs less. So.
Oh. Well, that's actually great to put that guy in the hunchback because he's.
You want that precise shot for the AC-20, yeah.
Yeah, that's like you know, the best thing. You know, I'm high spirits and I've got the big gun. I mean, headshot. Hope for the best.
Yeah. Yeah, having high spirits for your AC-20 gunner is ideal. That just happens. That was just really lucky the way that all panned out.
Yeah,
The Shadowhawk seat was open. He was the one that won in the poker game, and then he happens to be a Shadowhawk pilot. I mean,
No, he's a hunchback.
They're a hunchback is what I meant to say the whole time. Yeah.
The other, our king is the Shadowhawk pilot. He's our best pilot. Though at the rate the people are coming up there.
Command interface.
Yeah, training module 2 will actually get people to like serviceable.
Wow, man! Right away they're like, you'll be fired on.
All right. Keep your eyes open.
I'm
and watch
fully
your step.
fully vested that freaking pilot is up in this. She can't
She's a
ever-
Capellan
like,
spy.
Oh yeah, you know, there's some dudes showing up, like right next to you. Just so you know,
Yeah, we've got orbitals. We
taking
can
a shot at you.
we can see half the planet's surface. We're far enough away to see half the planet, but we're gonna wait until they're right on you. Like we're looking down from orbit.
And I have like this ridiculously well armed, flying gun set of guns that we'll never use because it doesn't have like all these LRMs, laser turrets.
Coordinates received.
So this is gonna be tough. We're gonna have to kill these turrets. And then
Yeah.
there's gonna be a garrison.
It's gonna be tough to grind these turrets one at a time because there's not. It looks like they're gonna when they do pop up, they're gonna be well. Actually, that was a lot further away than I thought it would be.
Position confirmed. Engaging
The
with
rest of
target.
you guys are gonna have to. I'll open Sabo on the turret.
Yeah, the further they are from the base, the better. The better odds of isolating them.
Now we got the mechs coming out. So
Waiting
I'm gonna
for orders.
concentrate on the turret.
Great biome for our lands. We've got cover, we've got water, and it's naturally heat
Oh,
mitigation.
another mech over here. So it's probably a full lance.
Yeah, what was it? 2 skulls total.
Copy
Yeah,
that.
it'll be 3. That's your typical full 4 turrets, full lance, 4 lights or 3 to yeah.
This guy looks weird.
A Falcon. That was what you had
Waiting for orders.
way back in
Oh,
the day
yeah,
when you were super
that's what I
rocky.
had.
They're very obviously they're very rare. Just gonna make sure I get a shot on the turret.
On the way.
Top turret.
Yeah, focus fire is money in the bank because if by the end of the day if it prevents a structure hit somewhere at the very end of the fight, then it saved you some cash. Yep. And I should have done that. Oh no, they both got split shots. So
Yeah, everyone on this squad has split shots. It's like that's practically a requirement for my team now.
that's a good.
It's so useful that I'm like, everyone should have split shot. Probably
Okay.
take out the wasp.
Yeah, we'll do the ACA at him, and then it has 10 hit points. Well, they can't fire at the other one anyway, so
Acknowledged.
stray hit.
Nice.
Off. This is like
Some off
not even on the scope.
Yeah. Jumped. Whitworth.
That's
Oh!
their medium.
All we need is one more, I think we just need one more for the Whitworth. Go to the ones that we have,
Yes, command.
alright, so I should, shoot the Lost next?
It would take advantage of the evasion pip I reduced just now, but as far as
Confirm.
threats go,
Have him go after the Whitworth. Have the other guy go after.
yeah.
Yeah, you can. Maybe we'll get one.
Firing on target.
Hey, that was lucky. That was a 28% AC 20 hit there. So I call that luck. I ain't a
Oh my
Phoenix
God, they
Hawk.
got the Phoenix Hawk.
All right.
I'm under heavy fire.
So who do we concentrate on?
Whitworth.
Waiting for orders.
and we rotate to the left if we can to get out of the line of fire from some of the other. Make sure we don't stray into tower field of fire. And we'll turn this into a kill zone. But that hit on the.
Shoot.
Multiple enemies. Locked in.
It's better than the lasers not even firing.
Yeah, when you're in water in a jungle, I agree. Heat management's not really an issue, so that's any shot not fired is wasted basically at this stage when it comes to lasers. So yeah, I'm going to try to keep rotating, and stay out of these peripheral fields of fire as long as we can, and do all the focusing.
Probably split, yeah.
That
Split shot up.
well, my small laser won't reach him either.
Oh,
So
well.
yeah, not quite. It's probably just out of range. We might be able to get the Whitworth to eject once we get him on the ground.
We need them to jump into grappling range so my hunchback can just
Ready
grapple.
for orders.
I know you're trying to be relevant, Wasp. I respect that, but you just aren't. You know, still only 35, so never mind.
Locking in. All over.
There we go.
Right side's down.
Forward.
Yeah, he'll be thinking about ejection real quick now.
Turret.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much we can do about turrets when the enemy's right next to us.
Yeah, and it's a far turret too, so even if we did roll through the turrets, we'd take too much damage in the back from these mechs.
Barely hit, Commander.
I'll let you go first with Archangel, because you think you have full stability damage.
I'm going.
Just force him out.
Confirmed.
Bummer.
I'm gonna have the hunchback leave.
Far so good.
Yeah, that'll pin him down to the bottom of the order.
Yeah.
Commander. On my way.
Pissed out my new gyros. Though he somehow missed with the small laser. Oh, are you kidding me?
I lost the weapon.
That sucks.
Good to go. Here it comes.
Everything you got.
He's out.
Half
So
eliminated.
that's Phoenix Hawk is the next one we can.
Yeah, we get behind him too.
Orders.
I'm gonna get this.
On my way.
Abusing the torso twist.
Oh yeah. Yep. That should get his attention.
Great if that had connected. Because that would have, like, cored him probably. Because these other two guys, we can just believe.
Yeah, that Phoenix Hawk is either going to have to back off or eat back shots. I think he'll back off.
Watch the flank. Losing armor.
Minimal damage on that hit.
No, I'll move that.
Yeah,
Hunchback.
first.
Okay. Then in that case, I'm just going to melee with
Good to go.
this dude in the back.
Take that.
He lost so much initiative, it actually pushed him into the next turn. Like, he lost his turn because the initiative, he went from 1 to 5, 4, 3 in the next turn, I believe. Or no, he just started at 3. I think he lost his turn altogether.
What's up, boss?
I'll let you go first so you can attack him, and then I'll have Gummy Bear attack whoever's not. Might be better just to shoot him, core him in the back. You can get that shot.
And I can only shoot him through his healthy side, so I'm going to come around front and I'll show my full back armor to the Wasp.
Falcon.
Or the Falcon, yeah.
Got robbed there.
A little bit. I didn't expect the PPC hit, but I was really hoping the laser would hit.
Lock it on.
I was hopeful that the LRMs would cause more panic damage,
They did.
but not enough to take it out.
Minimal damage on that hit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping they'd do that actually.
Oh, because you've not taken anything in the back.
Yeah, not yet. Better that than go on the. He could have jumped into the Hunchback's side. He could have jumped into the Hunchback's damage side, and they might have finished him off. But no, his core's. Well, the armor on the core is good in the front, but the core itself is almost done. There we
That's
go.
all she wrote.
Commander? Location
Now
confirmed.
we could probably split up
Carry casing.
and lead these other two guys. Like, maybe actually one of your guys probably be enough for the.
Let's melee. Do more damage this way. Yep. If I landed it,
Oh,
I jinxed it by saying I'll do more damage this way.
Receiving. Affirmative. Targeting for physical attack.
all right. Structure and a knockdown.
They got a sensor lock on me.
It's funny they keep shooting the Hunchback, but they keep sensor locking, somebody else.
That's not good.
Damn it. I'm wounded. Commander.
I actually thought the AC-20 was already destroyed, so that's kind of funny.
Well, the AC-20 was, but the ammo was it's still there.
Yeah, Commander.
Actually, I'm just gonna shoot it.
Lock it all. One less target.
Nice.
So now we can just go beat up
Live, sir.
the wasp. Actually, you can call shot the wasp.
Yeah,
Might as well because
we got
we
plenty.
wanna hit the turrets. They're shooting us right now.
Going up it. I think things are going swimming. Don't you?
What's up, boss? Move order received.
Target visual.
Hostile.
All right. He should retire.
Regain stability, Commander. Got it. Damn.
We're gonna put him on the
Max
trees
limb.
over here. And that's it for him.
He hung in there really tough.
Barely moved. Alright. I guess we move towards this turret here.
Yeah.
Move into position.
You might kill it. The laser missed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he killed it anyway.
Turret
LRMs to the rescue.
One alpha strike kill.
Location confirmed.
Oh,
Roger. Venting
I
speed and
didn't realize I had
stabilize.
switched guys.
I'm your spaniel.
So do you want to take these turrets, or do you want to just shoot the buildings and leave?
Let's just kill the. Well, we don't know if there's. Let's go for the turrets because somebody else might show up.
Okay. I'm not. I'm gonna get in a position
Go for the
to.
buildings now, but let's clear these turrets because you never know when there might be.
Yeah, and then if they engage us and force us into turrets with our missiles, then it'll just suck more. So.
Move into position.
You still have to end his turn.
Standing by.
I can, if I move first, I can light up.
On my way.
I can light up the. Yeah, we can do that next turn.
Okay. Is anyone below 100?
Copy that.
Upgrading heavy vehicle structure down.
Target destroyed.
I will be done. Ready for orders.
Okay.
Rolling. Engaging target.
Wow. Some heavy hitting there.
Yes, Commander.
Yep. These turrets are pretty thin by and large.
Position confirmed.
last second bake sale. Taco Tuesday. Are you ready for your future in-laws? It's gonna be great.
Multiple targets confirmed.
After 30 years, it's gonna be great.
Waiting for orders. Confirmed.
Commander? On my way.
That one had a lot of hit points.
Waiting for orders. Moving to position.
$75.
Engaging multiple targets.
And we can't, like, stop on.
Yeah,
I'm walking.
very rarely the altitudes will be right. Let's see, 36. 100,
One for you and one for you. Proceed. Position confirmed.
Yeah. Hanging out in trees.
Yeah, Commander. Heading out. Firing on target. Brought
Be
it
one
down.
100 left. We just destroyed. That
Yep.
should be all screwed.
Lots on target.
Big tall building.
Get your lance to the LZ, Commander. I'm coming in hot.
eh,
Kind of sucks about the AC-20. I don't think it was anything special about that AC-20, so I think it was just an AC-20.
yeah, I don't remember.
72. Oh, we lost the scrapple crate.
Well, it's automatic. It's just you'll get that back automatically when you repair the. It makes it more expensive, but when you repair the part, you get it back. So yeah, you'll have a Whitworth up.
I don't know if we're going to run into the Valkyrie. They gave it to us anyway, so
Yep. Sure, you will eventually.
So, Whitworth or a fire starter?
To run active, so it depends on if you ever want to do 35-ton tournaments. If you foresee that, there are quite a few of them out there. Then I would build the two 35 tons.
I don't know if I don't think I'm going to use it quite right.
45 tons is an awkward weight.
Few medium lasers, AC-20. Wow. That's really cool. Is that right?
Yeah, that's how it was. Well, you might have had both medium lasers on the torso.
Yeah, probably. Come on, 214. And I think the 15 days is simply because we've got so many.
Yeah, it's third. I mean, it's not in the number one.
On the queue. Dervish. Wow, it doesn't matter where it is in the queue.
It's so that's like it's got a base time of 15 days. It's actually going to be more than that if he's on about the bottom of the queue.
Okay, so now they officially hit you now.
Yes, they made it official.
Alright, Vindicator. What kind of build do you want this thing?
19 tons, 5 lasers, and a missile. So what I recommend is that and that. And what do we have over here? That.
I don't want to put my double plus on a freaking Vindicator. It's on 45 tons. I'd rather keep that for a bigger mech.
Okay. And let's see. Would you say the same thing about the exchanger?
Yeah. I don't want to use anything that's...
Alright, in that case.
There we go. Oh, you're gonna do it.
Yep.
Wow. Put another heatsink on.
Nah, it definitely doesn't need another heatsink. I would say.
Medium laser.
Yeah. Now the only
Powerful.
yeah, five for a medium is nice. With five sustained five, 4 blocks is a lot for us on that. The only thing I got to point out is that you're losing this little perk it has for PPCs, but I think this is a better overall loadout.
It's a higher alpha.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't
just
have one DPC.
higher alpha plus a higher damage over time because of the heat sinks and the fact that I went with machine guns instead of a small laser.
I'll get it.
I'm learning that machine guns complement medium and large lasers pretty well.
Really well.
Yep. Because of the heat.
Take it away.
Because of the heat. And because of the fact that they search all over the target to try to get criticals against those exposed parts. And the damage drop off is only 15 instead of 25. Or I mean 15 instead of 20. The damage potential is only 15 instead of 20, so it's not like it drops off a lot anyway.
What do you need?
How long is this guy out? 3 days.
Yep.
Yeah, he got mangled.
Drink confirmed.
I'm ready for orders.
Waiting for orders. Commander?
T-Bone had a
Good to
great
go.
game.
Hold it.
5 days. She the only one left? Yeah, she's the only one left with the high spirits. Right? Got another 2-star.
I just feel like doing it.
Yeah, it's a straight up battle. If we were going to do a 2.5, that's the one to do. That or defend a base. You should definitely drop your heavy as possible. So.
No, but the Hunchback's gonna go
Well, I mean, we can put the Vindicator on top and then send it instead, and put it on top of the work queue, and then we can put it to the test.
Because it had a high alpha. I mean, it doesn't have the same. Why does it say just 10 days?
That's the base time. So that doesn't mesh. So that gets modified. Like you see, the Wolfhound says 6 days over on the queue. It says 6 days right now. That's 6 days from now, even though it's because of that. It's because that factors in the fact they're working on them simultaneously. They both went down.
We only went down 1 day.
It's all that elapsed.
Yeah, I know, but it's gonna be 9 days before the. Well, the Wolfhound's gonna come out first. I kind of want him before the financial report.
That's not possible.
Hey, boss. We just completed those upgrades.
$1 million. It pains me to say it, but what you normally get is like an ultra rare assault core that you will not get another opportunity to buy. But I don't know. I can't say I've ever seen these play out. But it's like a really.
Whatever. I have $1 million.
There you go. So you late game, well, yeah.
He got high spirited.
Yeah, you had fun doing it. So now you'll get to open your war chest. And this is an RNG.
Really?
Yep. And it's a Highlander. And it's the 732B variant.
Variant star.
They do. I mean,
That
course-
core is worth more than $1 million.
Well, yeah. No, but I mean, it's okay to get into specifics about how awesome that is. To put it into perspective, in the Curita, that Highlander would be the 94.7th percentile of their assault mechs.
Well, I meant the variants don't matter unless it's a variant that's rare. Yeah. Because if it's the common variant, it doesn't matter because I'll just buy and then choose the variant. But if it's the rare variant, then it does matter.
It is a rare variant. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I don't know for sure that there's more than one variant of the Highlander. Yeah, there is. Yeah. So. Oh wait, no, that's not. That was a 732. Okay, I still haven't found a 732 yet. Holy shit! No, holy shit! That so the 90. That one is even better. The 732B. Yeah, so that.
It has Fury. Oh, that's like the high-end armor.
Yeah, it's the 98 point. Let me go to a different house. Let me go to Davian. Okay, Davian don't even have Highlanders. Highlanders were something Comstar gave the Curitans and their deal they just made after the Fourth Succession War. Capellans don't have that variant. And Merrick certainly doesn't have that variant. And the Steiners don't have that variant. So it's in the 98.5th percentile of the Curitan non-A-team mechs, but it's not even available to their A-team mechs, and I don't know why that is. But suffice it to say, it's awesome. I mean, it's very, very good.
Yeah, 2 more Highlander cores will be rolling in it.
You'll have there's a lot of Highlander variants out there, and you got the best one.
Alright. Wolfhound. How do we want to do this guy?
See, do you have plenty of weapons of all types? So I think,
Sort of.
I think, 5. Go with 5 mediums, 2 machine guns, and then let's max. Or did you?
I did
Okay. Yeah, 5 mediums, 2 machine guns, and then ammo and heat sinks. And I prefer it with max armor, even though it's an odd number. And if you have any equipment too, that can be helpful. But but you don't. It's not necessary. Because to see how you're only losing 0.6. I guess actually just throw on another medium laser.
Yeah.
I didn't run it that way, but might as well.
I mean, realistically, I guess we could do sticks instead. Because it runs pretty hot, right?
That's what I did, and it was like my all-purpose go-to with this configuration, and.
Yeah, because now we can just keep shooting lasers, because it's got a lot of lasers.
5, yep. And so it's like what I mean, one machine gun fires 5 shots. You have 5 lasers. It's basically the equivalent of having a chain gun laser on something.
So this will either be like super amazing, or we're gonna shoot ourselves in the foot.
You can always bail, but it's a straight up battle in jungle.
The thing is, like, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can board oh, she's no longer high spirit. Damn it all. Has anyone flown with Vindicator? I don't think we have.
No, you had a Vulcan before, not a Vindicator.
Just so it has drops. Wow, Arcane's just a happy. Oh yeah, because he's the one like, yeah, I gambled $1 million.
Yep, he got you a rare Highlander core.
So hopefully he has a good game too. I don't really have enough money to jump. That's where I'm at. Like I'm almost to the point where I have to sell like all these mechs I'm setting up. I might have to just like stop it and sell them.
Did you sell everything you had in storage? Or is
I
that
sold
what?
a large chunk of it. I mean, I haven't gone through recently, but I did.
Mech wise?
Yeah, I sold all the other mechs. So the only mechs I have are the ones I'm standing up.
Okay.
You know,
That's not a bad.
Sure, I'll have. See, my plan is to the ones as I stand up. These 8, as I replace them, I'll storage the ones that I have, unless I can get something that's super cool, like not a Whitworth.
Yeah.
Like that dwarf. If I had got another dwarfish, I totally would have kept that. This is a straight up battle. We didn't have much luck on this map previously. Just to mention that.
You stick to, we pick our ground to fight on, so, near water and trees. And also, because there's no time pressure, we can just find a good spot and then reserve until they decide to show up. And the longer they take, the better, because you just get your resolve built all the way up if they do that. And resolve is what separates us from them. They don't have it.
I wish we could find a spot where we can cut the number of people who can shoot us.
This is an official reminder from the forewarner. Beware sensor of this element.
Yeah, if we could get up. Yeah, I don't know.
This is an official reminder from the forewarner.
Wall border repeat.
So are you wanting to go up this way then?
I don't know if we might want to just stay down and then like let them come to us, but I don't know. I don't mind making them come to us. I don't know where a good spot would be. I mean, I kind of want them to hang out in one of these spore clouds.
You don't want to be in the sport cloud.
No, I want the enemy to have to run through the spore cloud.
Well, running through the sport cloud's good. So if you run through the spore cloud, all it does is help you. But if you're in the spore cloud, then it hurts you.
Yeah, I don't know.
They changed them. So running.
Maybe over here. Well, see, there's no trees, but we could use these rocks to cut the lines of fire. I mean, do you see a spot that'd be good for them? Like they're probably like around here.
I think we should do one of two things. I think we should stay down here where we've got water and trees adjacent. An emergency cover, maybe. Or we should go up here and get here to this line, somewhere in this vicinity, so that if they do try to flank us, they're going to come through open ground. I think we should do one of those two things.
Alright, well, let's just stay here.
Okay. And see, they should move and take the bait, but I mean, there's no harm. Literally nothing bad can happen if we just reserve 10 turns in a row. Nothing happens. We'll get our resolve maxed, and that's it. And that's not a bad thing. Looks like they're coming.
Good to go. On the move. I copy.
And they've got 2 on the 3s, and that's all we know about so far. So they got 2 mediums, most likely. Plus the other 2 are unknown. I said we just reserve.
Roger that. Standing by.
I might move. Oops, sorry if that came through. I'm gonna orient the Shadowhawk.
Standing by.
Or we can shoot. Yeah, let's do that. Let's everyone try to go shoot that guy.
This will at least get the missiles in.
Yeah, get all the shots we can.
Fully armored Whitworth.
Like Whitworth.
And it's a pilot, which means he's good. Their pilots are going to be as good as ours.
Taking the shot. Light damage, Commander.
Waiting for orders. Position confirmed. Fire in all weapons.
I think Warbird can still shoot too.
Standing by.
Yep. This is a good start.
Position confirmed.
I wish we had some better luck on the damage though.
Let's see how you like this.
Yeah, he's fully armored to start with. Well, there's some luck. We've got him down to about 75% armor. So.
Do we want to keep shooting on him or not?
Yeah, we definitely want to focus, if at all possible, especially for the first mech. He'll probably move him now. I don't think he'll have him. Oh wait, we both got the jump on him.
Observing action.
I'm surprised he did that. You want to go
Waiting
missiles?
for orders. Heading out. Let's see how you like this.
I'm your spaniel. Onward. May I interest? Melting armor.
Destruction exposed. So hopefully Warbird can lucky hit him.
I'll take these LRMs and with 40% damage reduction all day.
Good to go. Got it.
I think that's a clear shot. No, it's hard to tell. Yep.
Acknowledged.
There we
Yeah.
That hit something good.
go. Early ammo explosion. Love to see it.
All on one. Only your guy can move, Jason.
Oops, sorry.
Yes, Commander. Aye, aye.
Get that initiative, right? Is that what you get? I hope we will get lucky.
I'm not sure what you mean.
That mech has an
Reporting.
initiative
Critical.
bonus, right? All right. That's what I'm talking about. Down one. Down one. Now we shoot the dervish.
Unless one of the other ones shows their face.
Let's, accuracy.
Nice start.
I'm an Archangel go.
Orders?
Make sure I get trees. The way our heat management's working, we might not even need the water to keep up these fires.
Target acquired.
Structure exposed already. What was that?
I believe that was an AC-20 Shadowhawk.
Hunchback.
Oh, it would be a Hunchback. Duh.
Oh, it's our weak core.
Precise that shit. Yeah. With those LRMs, yes.
Here it comes.
Goodbye.
Yeah. That's awesome, because now we can
One less
concentrate
target.
on the hunchback for the next
Yeah. That was my ulterior motive. Get rid of him quick because the Hunchback scares me. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yes, please. Oh,
Affirmative.
I think it's the other side.
it's
though.
it's the non-weapon side, but that's all right because
On it.
I mean, if it causes him to eject, you know, then we win. Oh, and a Centurion.
Reporting internal damage. Waiting for orders.
Yeah, why don't you go first? Kind of running hot. I don't know if you can shoot or if you.
I'm gonna show on my left side and kind of make a move towards the water at the same time.
Or if you. Well, you could have also maybe moved forward to melee the Centurion.
I don't want to melee anybody with a a weak torso. If I can help it.
Ooh, structure exposed already. So maybe we should all rotate to that side.
Well, him because I'm keeping his damaged torso away at least for now.
Damage minimal.
Slightly surprising. This says 64 though.
48. It's still 48 at 57%, 25. You know, the SRM is better because it's more chance. One of them will finish off a weak point.
That guy's arm.
Yeah. Even if all that does is spook them a little bit.
Moving to position.
We're all running to the water.
Yeah.
Locking on.
Left arm down.
Target's taking a critical hit. Commander.
You can get the blue on him. You can shoot through that left arm. Yeah.
Moving out.
Or the missing arm into the torso.
Affirmative.
AC missed. That was painful.
Wow. He's got a heavy gun too.
He's got an AC 10. Yeah.
Alright. Do you want, let's have
Order.
I
Okay.
think he needs to go. I think we all need to get in the water. I think that was the plan.
Well, and him, until he's absolutely hot, I
He's
don't.
almost absolutely hot.
Nah, he's. I'll show you. I need that damage reduction. So it's a 40% different. 40% difference in the damage reduction in being in the water versus. See, I can still fire all my weapons and not overheat. So this turn I'm good. Besides next turn I'm going to coolant vent, so I'll be able to keep cover next turn as well. Don't forget about those coolant vents for the ones that.
He's the only guy with that.
Easy target.
Right. Hit the
Yeah, so throws his AC 20 off hopefully.
Yeah, Commander. Targeting for an alpha strike.
Alright, torso.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Knockdown. Oh, that's totally what we want to see.
It's his right torso too, so AC 20's out of the picture.
No, I thought it was left torso.
It said right torso. It's on it. It's a right torso weapon. It is gone. He's got a small laser left. It's not even.
Yeah, we got 2 lasers. What are you expecting? I guess his legs aren't taken down, so that was a stability knockdown.
Yeah.
So, alright, Archangel.
I'm ready.
Cool. That's.
On the way.
Now, let's finish off the... Again, I'll tell you.
I just want to hit the Centurion with the PPC to throw off the AC 10 if possible.
Multi-attack is go.
Good, because the Hunchback's not. All he can do is charge us.
Alright, so do you want me to just throw some stuff at the Hunchback?
Well,
See if he gets lucky and...
yeah. I mean, finishing him off. I still agree with that. That's still the right play. But I wanted to at least the PPC hit on the Centurion is going to give him a accuracy penalty for that AC 10. That's the only reason I did that.
torsos. So he's gonna. All he can do is charge forward.
Yeah.
As he has no. He's like a core with legs. At this
Order?
point.
Yeah, he's got a small laser, but and his grapple bonuses are in the torsos. They're gone.
Alright, so now it's beat up on the. Don't reserve.
Good to go.
Let's see, heat is good, so cover. Where is my left arm? All right. Yeah, basically. I wanted to show him my right side anyway, so that'll work out just fine.
Locking in all windows.
Save that resolve.
For that PPC guy.
Yeah, he still hit. At least he hit a covered target, or a target uncovered with it.
Yeah, have Archangel do the called shot.
Okay, let's see. So I want to do line up on his right side, so over here. And heat is still good, so yeah. And make sure he shoots my right side.
Move order received.
Yep.
Affirmative.
All right.
Commander? Moving out.
And I'm in the water.
Locking on target.
I was hopeful the spread would carry me.
Well, you're definitely rolling critical chances there with the spread. And we're attacking him. We're flanking him from the side you're supposed to flank him on. The gun side.
Waiting for order. Moving to position.
Actually, the gun side's all messed up. Like, the torso's pretty messed, the legs are messed. Oh, that was like, yeah, everything went
Critical
flying
hit,
there.
Commander.
And yeah, because of the precise shot, you called his initiatives too. We all get to go before him.
Oh, really?
Yep. So the order we go doesn't matter. Well, I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Just shoot his other leg, so maybe we can get all the cores. Have you
Yep.
guys go.
Standing by.
Okay.
Rolling. Confirmed.
Awesome.
So that was a straight up fight, 4 mediums to 4 mediums.
Yeah.
And in that kind of scenario, you should lose a mech. You should, but
We got beat up, but we came out ahead.
yeah.
Like we got beat up hard, but
We did great. We lost no
we didn't lose
components.
anything important.
20 or 30,000 in repair cost tops.
So I'm gonna pick the 2 Centurions. So that way, we only need one more for Centurion.
Yeah, we just happen to not have any cores of anything that showed up. That'll happen sometimes. 3+ medium razor. The rarity factor might. Nah, they throw it in.
They gave it to us.
They were that impressed.
They were like, yeah.
They even threw in 2 Whitworths because it's like the universe is bound and determined for you to get a Whitworth, apparently.
Yeah, they're like, since you sold one.
The one you sold got destroyed. Here's some parts. We're like seeing the same serial numbers. He did such a good job putting this together last time. You want another chance?
Well, I mean, technically, they probably sold it to Davian, so that's probably why they're like, well, you already gave us one, so we know you'll sell this other one to us too. So
It's a racket. So that saved the day. Kinda.
I think that's.
Did you order repairs yet?
No, not yet. Yeah, that's it for this system.
They're all just basic repairs, yeah, because there were no critical hits on any weapons.
Right. I'll get it this
Like, this is the guy that shouldn't even had to have gone. So.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
All right. So let's do the back warriors real quick.
I'm your spaniel.
Waiting for orders.
Standing by. Aye, aye. Need something, Chief?
I'm here. Receiving you.
Ready for orders.
Training for
I hear you.
Receiving.
What can I do for you?
Ready for orders.
Warboard, where do we want to put the? We want another gunnery to breaching shot.
Diversity is good. I would, yeah, because you can really, if you get multiple guys with breaching shot, you can really take advantage of that.
Is it?
Yes, I mean, think of it this way. So, like, say if you're going against somebody with 40% damage reduction with PPCs, you have 2 mechs with 2 PPCs each. If one mech fires at a 40% damage reduction, then each 50-point shot gets reduced to 30. So they do 60 total. If they fire a breaching shot at 2, and then another mech with 2 PPCs and also breaching shot fires 2, all of those shots ignore all of the defense. You do 100 each instead of 60. So, yeah, if you get pairs of mechs with breaching shots and 2 big guns, you can really prostitute that skill. It can neutralize Bulwark, because Bulwark's kind of overpowered. Automatic 40% damage reduction just for being in trees.
Or the. Everything else says this would be a good place to go.
Stepped away there, I'm back.
Okay, let's do that.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
The next jump is to the system. So maybe I'll get lucky and there'll be one contract I can do.
Ah, yes, the pirates. Pirates and the Capellans always seem to end up hating me.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm totally nice.
The Capellans deserve it. I swear, I've never played a career where
The
some.
Capellans are your friends.
Well, no, I have, but they always backstab you. You always get screwed for it. It's just a matter of time. You'll have this mission rated. Like, 2 skulls, and then it'll end up being a 3 skull, and I don't know. They send you into ambushes a lot, too often to be coincidence.
What kind of weapon loadout do we want for this guy? Just medium laser.
I hardly ever go with flamers. And overheat damage got nerfed, so there's definitely not flamers, but machine guns. You can either go four lasers and then 4 medium lasers and a few small lasers, or 5 or 6 medium lasers and machine guns. Going medium lasers and small lasers is going to make them really hard to operate.
Superheat. Well,
although I like it, don't get me wrong, I'm all for it. I'm all for a high alpha, impossible to keep cool mech, because you get to control how many weapons you fire. It's like, if you don't even mount them in the first place, then you always don't fire them. So I would not strip another 0.69 tons off that just to make that work, though, because it's already pretty going to be compromised. Maybe a 0.19. Could give it a jump jet. Yeah. You might consider, I don't know, the ratios. I like they got lots of armor in the back, but the lights tend to get shot in the back more than the mediums and the heavies.
I already changed that because it was 20, so I upped it to 30. So
Yeah.
but hopefully we just don't use this guy that much, so it's not really an issue.
Yeah.
Other than a tournament, we shouldn't really ever need this guy. This is our squad number 1. Everyone's on 10, 15 days. What are they doing in the... Why is my, I have 2 mech bays. Why are they, taking even longer to repair now?
I don't know. It's like one of those things that shouldn't impact the ship's operations, but like you're nervous because you're like, oh god, this is gonna hurt us somehow. You freaking video game. Oh no, all right. High spirits, 30 days, good deal. And that was, you got one of those 1 day out from the planet instead of like 23 days out.
So hopefully there's at least one contract here I can do. I'm trying to abuse that,
Waypoint
where
reached,
there's
Commander.
probably can't afford it. I don't have any money. The fact that the contracts vary, because this is a 4.5 system. Oh yeah, look at that. There's
One.
2. Yep. Wait 6 days. This
Waiting
wow.
on you, Commander.
He's a master tactician. He's the true scout. What are your traits, dude? Commander. This one, this one. That's pretty neat, actually. Though, I mean, is it
Yeah.
really worth it to have a master tactician or not?
Oh yeah, it's not a bad trait. You know, usually get rewarded for balance. What that thing does is it increases the initiative of your entire lance by 1, I believe. Not to mention the fact that you can shoot and then move.
Probably get rid of Graceland or Moonlight
Whisper.
or Warbird.
Ordered.
Through panic resistance.
Yep.
Being the klutz.
Ordered.
Who would you get rid of?
I'd get rid of Whisper, to be honest.
Get rid of Whisper?
But I know that your thing is to keep the Kickstarter
Yeah, those
pilots.
She's not really that great. Yeah. I'll just dismiss her and then take the other guy. It's not a big bad loss.
Waiting for order.
New mech warriors available.
It's the store. This should have a great store because it's I stand corrected. It does have the Centurion. It's only 485, so you know if you can get a good payday.
Yeah.
Actually, so know how we keep collecting these ridiculous amounts. Yeah, so realistically, just one good payday.
Was that a Centurion AL? 9AL, or was it just an A in the shop?
It's
That, unless you have an AL in storage, I don't know if I would even buy that A. Yeah, it's just have a regular A in storage.
a week till I get an AL.
I mean, the AL is definitely worth it. The A isn't. It's below average for the mediums.
Is it better than a Vulcan?
It's better than a 2T Vulcan. Then again, just about everything is. That Vulcan is
It's pretty.
coming in. Yeah, coming in at only 40. The Clint is the only 40-ton mech that's weaker.
Let's see what.
And even then, there's a variant of the Clint that's not.
We can wait. So let's do this. I don't have a ship upgrade, do I? These aren't cheap. Two. Yeah, I totally need to figure out why my freaking things are so taking so long. I think it's just because I have all these things going that that I've somehow messed the order. I'm gonna go with the money.
And
To the next tier.
yep. Martian biome.
So what is T-Bone? He does the Shadowhawk too. Well, he just got it, right? T-Bone?
Just got what?
Yeah, he got the high spirits.
If you mouse over the little icon, it'll tell you how many days ago left. The actual spirit icon.
It doesn't online.
Maybe that's in the mech. Maybe it only does that in the.
That's right. It's not a big deal.
In the barracks.
Sitting where Davion, I'm sure the right Centurion versions in one of these stores, because they love them Centurion. So I'll just wait to purchase the next, the right Centurion type.
Yeah, the AL is pretty rare, but they might. It is a Davian feature piece.
Should be a straight up fight.
Yeah. Yep. It's going to be like the last battle we did, except tougher because in the Martian biome, the heat reduction is punished pretty bad, worse than a desert.
So probably gonna wind up in Lee then.
Yeah, safe bet. Unless we run across ice every now and then, you'll find ice.
In the desert?
No, on Martian biomes, you can find ice.
This is spores.
Nope, just a little.
Radiation field. Oh, it gives you heat, but it's harder to hit you. Huh.
Yeah. So if you had a AC platform, autocannon platform, then it's great. because you're not going to run up heat anyway. Like your hunchback might consider going to live in one of those. Although, yeah, I think, yeah. Because there's nothing
Let me know when you need me, Chief.
really great. And if they just keep reserving, and then even if you get all the way to the last one, reserve again. It'll say brace, and go ahead and do that. Because one, they're so far away, they probably won't get in range, and two, we could building our resolve up. What could make the difference in how the fight starts.
Yeah. They're like, we're not going to move at all.
They're thinking. The computer's still thinking about what to do with them. Phoenix Hawk and a Martian biome. That's a good thing.
So now we just go pounding.
Yep.
Who's this? Griffin.
So 3 of them started outside of sensor range and jumped into.
So who do we want to contact? Phoenix Hawk then?
Actually, the Griffin's more of a threat. Although, if we have better hits on the Phoenix Hawk, we should go for that. All those shots will miss. You shouldn't even bother. Yeah, the Phoenix Hawk. At least there's something might hit. Maybe.
Nothing.
No damage detected.
Let Arcane will go.
I'm receiving you. Moving to position. Target confirmed.
This is going to be a lot tougher than the last one. But I think if we apply our same basic concepts, I think we'll still come out okay. Also, their 4th mech isn't on radar yet, which is weird.
They have 4 mechs?
They might not.
Copy that.
It's all about warp.
Good to go. All weapons confirmed.
He got beat hard.
Yeah.
Shadowhawk, Griffin, and a Phoenix Hawk. So, they have a thing about hawks.
Orders? Moving out. Firing.
Wow.
Nice.
That's the deal.
My heat goes max.
Yeah, the Griffin's more of a threat, but we can maneuver better on the Shadowhawk, so this is probably the best play.
And I miss. Oh, there
Got
it
eyes
is.
on hostile reinforcements.
Oh my god. So the first lance is 3. So we gotta hurry up and
Hey, wait
wipe
your
this
command.
lance, because that's the first lance.
rolling.
I'm gonna be in the lead next turn.
Yes, Commander.
Like everyone's gonna be punching this guy.
Firing all.
Hopefully it's only 2 reinforcements.
They better be lights.
Griffin sniper. Wow. But now I can just turn around and punch him.
Yep.
Damage minimal.
And have like minus blah blah blah.
Yeah, send him into. Although he did already go next turn. I'm interested to see what happens with this -4 initiative.
What?
Although
the-
I won't get to because that was
we can. So your PPC guy, Archangel, have him use the called shot against the Griffin.
yeah, we can start rolling back.
Ordered?
Cause you got our heaviest hitting gun,
I'm going.
and you know, like maybe call shot his head or something.
Well, yeah, he's probably not. He doesn't have a bonus in called shots yet because that takes tactics. But might as well.
Target acquired.
I want to try to roll to his right if we can.
Well, concentrate on the dervish. Okay. It's like the least threat mech we got.
Yeah, Commander.
That's a shield side, but
That's all I can
Dam-
get to.
yeah, damage is damage. Sometimes when
And
it comes to
remember, like most of my shots
stability.
are all around, so. Oh, I thought I took it down.
Damn it!
Should have taken that.
it's pretty minor in this. It's not nearly as horrendous as it used to be.
All right, Warbird.
I mean, still to be avoided, but it's not like it's. You might actually do it on purpose sometimes because it's not auto death like it used to be.
His heat should be high.
It is. It's over half.
Fire starter.
Yeah, that's not good.
As reinforcements, that's great. It's better than like, oh no, it's a Shadowhawk.
Warning. Armor low.
Might as well take the precise AC shot from the AC. That's a non-shot there.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's. Or I can get at least 2 pips.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Engaging target.
Well, at least I hit him with the tag.
Yep.
flanking.
That thing's firing. It has an LRM-5. I don't have no idea what light mech has an LRM-5.
What's up, boss?
That's still overheat. Yeah. Especially. So the damage from overheating is small, less, but there is a chance that one, your ammunition will explode, and two, your mech will just shut down altogether. Which are two things that are to be avoided if possible.
Acknowledge.
Just getting the angle on. Commander. Firing.
The guy can fire everything still.
Yeah, that's the benefit of having a
He's
low heat mech.
smoking that Griffin. Taking damage to heat?
Oh no, not with our stuff. His PPCs generate a ton of heat. He didn't need that side. That entire side with one shell. A left leg, left torso with one shell.
Now he hits me. Gotta pair those sensors because you shot. Let's see
Stand
if-
by.
With your heat, might as well stomp him. You do 50 damage. That's like 12 LRMs hitting.
Coordinates received.
Heat's finally down after 2 turns of not shooting.
At least you'll be able to face the hunchback towards those guys from now on. And with his weapons, I really actually don't need to charge him anymore. I can start to bear those guys in mind a little bit.
Locked and loaded. Here it comes.
Ready for orders.
Apparently they do not like what they see.
On my way.
Alright, SRMs. That's all I'm firing this time, I believe. Yeah. Do your thing.
Copy that.
Kind of. Not really.
Yeah, I figured you would have ejected.
I've been sensor locked.
Oh no.
He's still good enough for one shot.
Everybody hates hunchbacks. It's not just me.
this way. Just
Get precise shot it. We're close to the top.
yeah, why not? Yeah.
Get you a 50% chance to land it at least. Goodbye. Nice shot.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, really? They're all reserved. So if you want to go, you can go. If not, I'll just.
I am going to make sure my facing and stuff is right.
Onward.
So it looks like there's just 2 guys. Oh no, there's 4. So what is that? Oh, that is a hunchback too.
At least it's a G. It's a
So
laser.
laser.
Yeah,
Laser
it's a
boat.
laser hunchback.
Locked on target.
Damn.
My life is now devoid of meaning.
Don't be that hard on yourself. Add another medium. What is going on? Two skulls, my ass. 3 mediums and then 2 mediums and 2 lights. So 4 mediums and 2 lights. Or no, 5 mediums and 2 lights. That's what you get to fight. And we're gonna call that a 2 skull on a Martian planet.
Affirmative.
Oh, and they're all fully armored, by the way. Yeah, so.
Waiting for order. Position confirmed.
Might have been a mistake.
So he like ran towards you and became invisible?
It's the dust cloud. The tornadoes.
Okay, never mind.
Good to go. Location confirmed. Roger.
I'm only hopeful that the stability will cause enough problem with that hunchback. I'll get lucky and you guys can go because my guy can't see this.
Ready for order.
I might have to sprint or something.
I'm walking here.
We're gonna have to believe this. It's gonna be horrible.
Got it.
Yeah, this is not good. I'm starting to try to determine my thresholds for when I'm going to start intentionally overheating to try to knock one out of the fight early.
Standing by. Firing.
Warning. Enemy in rear arc.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. Just go evasive, and because you're not using any heat going into the radiation, it's not going to be too bad.
Now I can leave that guy.
Warning. Damage critical.
Oh god. Why did he get to go twice?
He reserves until the end of last turn, and then he's light, so he gets to go first this turn.
Warning. Damage critical.
So I'm gonna.
Wait! Before you do, you might want to turn your lasers off. They're not going to heat any. They're not going to hit anyway.
Engaging physical attack.
There you go.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
Just by moving.
Heat critical.
No, because he was on fire. Because the fire starter hit him twice with flamers.
Warning.
Wow.
Detecting med warrior injury. Warning. Weapon system destroyed.
Wow.
Receiving you.
Alright, should we keep pounding this guy then? Split
Yeah.
up, have this guy
Well,
try to bleed this guy, and then you two go pound that guy.
yeah. Let's do that to try to save what's left of the hunchback.
Heading out.
I feel like the hunchback's gonna be taken out.
Locked on for physical attack.
Oh, gee, Christmas.
Damn it.
Yeah, we got robbed hard on this one.
Internal structure damage.
This is
Yes, Commander.
this mission's way tougher than it should be.
Yep.
On my way.
We should just be going for cores at this point.
Target confirmed.
Yeah, I'm hopeful to take out a mech.
Warning. Armor low.
They are trying hard to kill that hunchback.
Yes, they are. But now that the AC-20's gone, that actually helps us a little bit.
Barely hit, Commander.
Oh wow,
Reactor online.
that sucks. Actually shut down the turret.
Yeah.
And showing minor damage.
Yeah, that move that the fire starter pulled is a pro move. Reserve your light until make them go last, and then they get to go first again that next turn. Against mechs that have been fighting an extra long battle on a Martian biome, it's just... I'm surprised Flex hasn't ejected yet, to be honest.
Ordered.
Okay.
Might as well just bleed. Get your heat under control. Or you can cold shot his core.
That's what I'm thinking.
So
I'm also
I mean,
wondering if
we really need to take a.
her SRMs will hit his core without called shotting it. And then I can save the precise shot to call shot the fire starter in the back, and probably kill him by doing that.
Acknowledged.
Unless they all totally miss his core.
Ready for order.
So then what I'm going to do is a Hail Mary.
Moving to position.
And what do we think here? Is that even worth it? No, it's not even worth it.
This call shot the other guy's core.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Is the rate we're going, we don't even know if it'll.
He's got 57, so I have to hit it twice. Regardless, so there we go.
Locking target.
That will
Critical hit.
It totally looked like it did it, but it did.
that'll reduce its initiative at least.
Poor flex. It's like a sandbag, though.
Detecting mech warrior injury.
Flight damage. Hold confirmed. Standing by. On my way. Engaging.
I would just keep calling shotting that guy. In the core.
Well, at this point,
Or you want to withdraw.
no, I think we can win.
Weapon system destroyed.
I'm going to go in with the SRMs first, and
Yes, Commander.
well, actually, I can't even get to his.
It called,
He's got 20.
called shot the core.
Well, see, so the problem with call shouting of fresh armor on the back is that you only have about a 33% chance to
Alright,
hit
well
what
then-
you're aiming at.
Yeah, do whatever. But you're gonna overheat too, by the way. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's intentional at this point. The fire starter, 57s, 47s, and 22s. Okay.
Multiple targets confirmed.
You sit down. You be scared. Actually, I'm just setting him up
I'm taking
for
heat
the
damage.
Shadowhawk. Wow, they missed a shot.
Warning.
Down.
Internal
Almost,
damage.
almost hit their own
Ready for
guy.
order. Rolling. Target lock on enemy 6.
Finally.
Target eliminated. Watch my heat levels. Crap. I gotta shut down my engine.
So both your next game start. This is gonna be a painful fight. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can.
Yeah.
Is he out of it? No. Actually,
You're still on fire, so you're gonna get screwed on the heat.
either way.
Yeah. I mean, you won't overheat if you melee.
Engaging.
If we RNG, we're getting screwed on.
Oh, now that was a bad hit.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. What sector? Left.
Location confirmed. For physical attack. Reporting critical hit.
They are cold shotting all the time now.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Well, a called shot. No, I need to turn him back on. Call shot against a shutdown mech is automatic. It's like it's as if they're sitting, as if they're lying down.
Actually, you have your guys go, because they're
I'm ready.
more beat up. You can call shot whatever you want at this point. We're so, we need a miracle. This mission was total bullshit.
Yeah. That's just to slow him down.
Got it, Commander.
We just be aiming at the core. Because what we need is a kill shot more than anything else.
So the thing is, you're a lot more likely to kill a leg than you are a core, and by killing a
You're gonna kill
leg,
two legs.
no, you kill one
Yeah,
leg to
cool.
knock them down, and then you call shot the core for free.
Yeah, but if you
Not to
kill
mention,
shot the
by
core, they're done.
well, you can't hit the core from the side though. I mean, there's like an 8% chance. It's a wait. It's essentially a wasted call shot to the core from the side. And by coming over here, I take him out of play by being on the opposite side of that. So,
Confirmed.
but reducing the leg
Good to go.
is usually a faster way to kill them than trying to call shot the core of a fully armored
On
mech.
my way. On it.
All right.
Commander? Confirm. Locked on target.
Looks like it shot its head, but did not, unfortunately.
Standing by.
You can call shot him if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Roger that.
Take out that leg.
With her heat level, yeah, I think I will still try.
You might not need everything if you want to take one of your things off.
Nah, at this point,
Affirmative.
losing a couple points here and there in structure from the heat is not that big a deal compared to getting that gun out of the fight as soon as we can before the other Vindicator figures out what they should be doing.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Standing by. On my way. Roger. Hell yes!
Oh, bonus.
holding. I'm receiving you. Knowledge. Targeting. Physical attack.
Oh, come on. It's RNG,
No luck.
man.
Commander.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Copy that.
That's like maximum torso twist abuse there.
Solid connection on that one. My heat sink can't vent fast enough. I'm taking damage.
Now call shot the leg. Well, I mean, you do whatever you feel is best. I think if you call shot the leg with the lasers, unless it has 8 hit points or less on the leg, if it has 8 hit points or less, then you should use missiles.
Fire on target.
Miss the legs entirely.
That's alright. It's going to reduce its initiative. Ouch.
I'm hit. I can't hold it.
So he manages to knock us down after we
Commander,
spent like
I'm
3
hit.
turns trying to knock him down. That's freaking BS, man.
Got it, Commander.
Let's see, precision is not really high enough to try it with him, so...
Firing. Critical hit, Commander.
Wait a minute. How do you get to... You should not have gotten to go.
Ready for orders.
That's... You literally cheated. The call shot just got ignored. Because it should have reduced his initiative to 2.
Critical hit, Commander. Watch my heat level.
Wow, just withdraw. We're done.
I don't think we should now. We're already in it. We've already paid for it. Wait, hang on. We can win.
How?
Because we're about to kill that Vindicator. The one that's damaged. We've already paid the price. If we withdraw, we won't get anything for it.
I don't see how we're gonna get waxed.
You'll still get to shoot.
I'm good to go.
A frontal shot on the damaged Vindicator might be enough to finish it.
My neck is limping.
Although,
Black. Receiving.
let's see.
Moving out.
Guys, like, beat up everywhere. Line.
Alright.
This heat is cooking my internal structure.
Now just sprint run. And we'll put my Wolverine between you and it. And,
Can't sprint.
well, wait, metaphorically run. Because it's time for put my Wolverine into melee anyway, and the Vindicator sucks in melee.
Taking a shot. Oh.
Like,
Now.
realistically, we need a miracle, like some crazy headshot or something.
Weapon system down. Yes, Commander. Roger. Receiving you.
Hang on. It's you. Yeah, there you go.
Position confirmed.
Ah,
We actually hit his head.
he did. He did hit him in the head.
I'll let you go.
All right, now. So options are to go for a back precise shot, but he's never been hit anyway. Nope.
Yeah,
It's melee time. Melee time. Come on, don't pull this. Oh, before I go to melee, vigilance is what we should be doing now instead of called shot. And
Let's do it.
there we go. Come on, baby. Get his attention.
I'm ready for orders. Got it.
Wow. It's like, I'm just gonna shoot the other guy.
Showing minor damage.
Yeah.
So you're gonna melee and I'm gonna rocket him.
Physical attack. It's go time.
Oh my god.
There's your
Miracle.
There's your miracle.
Wow.
Mission successful.
Gosh. This mission is so super painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that was ridiculously like, you know, they should have handed us medals for that.
Pretty much.
You know what? I actually have Shadowhawk, don't I? No, I don't. It's reserved.
You've got Phoenix Hawks, but
Those are worthless.
I think if you take 2 of the Shadowhawk, maybe they'll throw you the 3rd one, and we can replace the one we lost. I have a feeling that it's going to do that. The Karma is going to try. No, it did not.
No, they basically ripped us off.
But
This whole mission was a giant rip-off that totally wouldn't pay for itself.
we lost Archangel and a Shadowhawk.
Really? It's our first death, isn't he? Oh no, Warboar. Gosh.
He served.
You know, he was the
briefly.
aggro mech pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got lucky on some weird recruit scenario. Not too bad there. Why is 134,000 repair that? Jeez.
Yeah, if you losing whole sections, it gets painful.
This
So this
the overheating.
Yeah, overheat abuse, which I think in the end saved our bacon.
Yeah, totally.
And 18,000 is not a real tough price to pay
Let me know when that's done.
compared to what this is going to show.
Well, at least we kept the hunchback. We don't have an AC-20.
It's time to modify it to an AC-10 hunchback. Interesting.
How many shots is this?
Or you can do 2 AC-5s, which does almost as much damage as an AC-10 or AC-20.
Ah, this is fine. So now we can...
Put on some lasers.
Yeah.
And well, don't forget those support weapons. It's specialty.
Let's do machine guns.
Half ton, yeah. More lasers.
I don't know if I can do more lasers.
One more. You can. There's on the right arm. You can do that and maybe a heat sink.
Do a heavier laser.
New weapon systems available.
Write it down in the journal. We are buying medium lasers.
That's only because I sold so many, because I was trying to build up money. There we go.
That's actually. I think you're gonna like that better because not so much depends on one shot to hit.
Yeah. I mean, granted, we that one shot was really cool, and it had a lot of great effects.
Yeah, it's like a tactical nuke.
Yeah, this is.
So one two skull mission, we get away with essentially without a scratch, and then or barely a scratch, and then the next one we're fighting tooth and nail for our lives and lose a mech and a pilot.
Not only that, we didn't even get anything good on the course.
Well,
Like, that
yeah.
was basically like run into the enemy lance, get clobbered, and we gave you like 3 cores.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 for a Shadowhawk, which you're never gonna feel that because by the time you finally do get another Shadowhawk, so much time will have moved on that you won't connect. Okay, we've got this Shadowhawk because of the one we lost. You know, the relation with Davian went up. You know, I mean, you
won the mission at least. Yeah.
you got that.
This should be this next shot. Yeah, this is where we were going. Yeah, so I came here because it was one jump, and then it was one more jump to where we were going. And I'm like, maybe there'll be one mission that'll be worth it. But it would have been better if I just skipped that mission, because that was so painful of a mission.
Yeah, no way of knowing, though. No way of knowing.
You know, that mission could have been, you know, if we outweighed them, so we could clobber them real quick, that mission could have been huge, because we could have been like, so do we want to add a Griffin, or do we want to add a Shadowhawk, or do we want to add another Hunchback, or...
Yeah, and if we had enough time to cool down, like if it was on any biome besides Martian, or if we had enough time to cool down between the two lances that we had to fight, but just every single thing that could have gone against us did. Including the in battle RNG that went against us a bunch of different ways.
Well, live fire's on its back.
arrived, Commander.
Orion's pretty good.
And-
AC-20 plus
and-
2 to accuracy.
An accurate AC-20.
Yeah, but I don't have any.
Yeah, petty cash. Not unless
Pretty
they
good right now.
not unless they've got a juicy lineup of contracts.
Yeah, that's the downside of this system is the contracting. Oh, cool. It's 1.5s, a 1 skull.
3 doable. One or two if we're
Any of
crazy.
these have crazy. Okay, none of these have like.
The attack and defend is the one you can really get screwed on.
This
I
one
mean,
here.
but what we just saw is you can get screwed on anything apparently.
Yeah. Show the flag.
Sometimes the defend base ones, if you read the text, sometimes they'll be like an assault mech is coming in, and it'll actually be 2.
So this one is we're going with somebody else. We're protecting somebody.
Yeah, it's that chick in the Griffin.
Well, I can't bring a hunchback, so I guess I'm an indicator. Pulling you out. This doesn't matter. Oh, Mummy Bear's out too. Let's.
Witness would be good in the Dervish.
Let's do this, because he's got that high spirits. Sound good? You want to replace anyone?
No, it looks good to me.
Alright. 2.5. Dropping on a
One.
1 skull.
Yeah.
I'm almost to the point where I don't think this difficulty means anything. Like, it's all RNG bullshit.
It does still mean quite a bit, but it's a range. It's a plus or minus 1 skull on the lower skulls, and worse than that, the higher you go. The one we just did, it showed 2, and it was probably 3.
Yeah.
5 mediums, is that what I said? Yeah, 5 mediums and 2 lights.
You're 6 mediums and 2 lights.
Now the first was
Two.
there's
Oh, the
3.
first land, 3.
Yeah. And then we saw 2, and I was like, those better be lights, okay? I was in order for that to be honest 2 skull. When I saw the 2 first contacts on the reinforcements, I was like, those better be lights.
If they were, see, we would have. They were the 2 lights. We would have won.
Well,
The 2 of them.
2 of them were lights, but then there were 2 mediums on top of that. That was fucking ridiculous.
At least this is going to be.
Tundra.
2 Griffins on this one. So, interesting.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Does this have an ammo?
What can I do for you?
Order.
I hear ya.
So they're just gonna come to us like that.
I think so, since we're protecting. It's a battle, but we're protecting the VIP, so they.
Moving to position.
So is there? Where's their trees?
To the right, on their down
Yeah,
there.
let's stop there.
On it.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Yeah, let's just hang out in the trees. Let them come to us. We got a lot of LRMs too, so a
No,
long
wet.
distance fight might be really advantageous.
On
for
my
us.
way.
Yeah,
Just
we're
scraping paint off.
we're well equipped for long distance in this. We're just gonna reserve him because he can't shoot at anything yet anyway.
20-ton back.
Waiting on you, Commander. No need to tell me twice.
Yeah, that's just it.
Affirmative.
Alright, get structure exposed.
And just comes a javelin.
Yeah. Got it.
I'm tempted to buy that
I hear ya.
Centurion, even though it's not the best one.
Yeah,
so
the
we can get another 50-ton back.
in the difference. I mean, the difference between the AL and the A might not be as much as my tables suggest either.
The
Because
only thing is wow, that's awesome. The only thing might be is the
Should have run when you had the chance.
Yes,
I don't-
Commander.
if it denies me the ability to get a Shadowhawk,
Affirmative.
but there's no Shadowhawk core here. So
Firing.
Spider. So they're gonna drop ship.
yeah, I knew there's a pretty good chance there was more 2 lights on a 2 skull mission. You know
Well,
that.
they're gonna drop ship right here, so we can kill this guy real quick.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I think of the 4 of us melee him. He doesn't stand. Well, 3
Going
melee.
toe to toe.
That wasn't reduced at all. The Vindicator's plus 10 on melee damage. I thought he had a penalty. I was wrong about that when I said that earlier.
I hear ya. Moving to position.
Machine guns too to add a little extra.
What's up, boss?
Now he's stuck down there in the hole.
Or is it actually genius?
Run all the way to the end.
Firing all
It was not genius, but I knocked him down with stability.
Hey, it works.
Yep. Let's move. How'd that taste? Let's hit him hard.
She called him a Davian Lance.
They're not. They're.
What can I do for
She's
you?
really trying to confuse us.
It's gonna be good.
The last primary target is down, Commander.
Alright. Let's take these guys out.
Yeah.
There's only 2 of them. It's
Yep.
a Hermes and a whatever the other loser is.
Revenge time.
Moving out.
Wasp.
A wasp.
Taking shot.
Waiting on you, Commander. All weapons are go. There's more where that came from.
It's like, what did I volunteer
What do you
for?
need?
Yeah, he's saying, this is bullshit. This is not a one skull mission.
Oh wait, did I? Yeah.
It's alright.
See, unfortunately, there's a lag here, so I don't always get to see stuff. So, oh well.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
What can I do for you? You betcha. Uh-huh. Want some more? Huh?
It's almost like the Caps sent troops just to, like, humor the VIP. That they're worth sending troops to fight.
Standing by. Position confirmed. Inflicted some.
I hear ya. On my way.
Dervish always has some funky angles.
Firing everything I've got. Yeah, critical hit. Yeah.
My leg.
Do they think they can hurt me?
Waiting on you, Commander. Coordinates received.
Missed. I got my machine guns. Never underestimate the machine
Another hit like
guns.
that, you're
Nope.
toast. What can I do for you?
You can punch him in the rear.
Right, Commander.
You're just gonna missile him, aren't you?
I think this will be faster, actually.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Or not.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
He almost got him.
Oh, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, there we go.
Mission successful.
It's a nice, quick mission.
Yeah. Get
Go in, get some money.
the rinse off a little bit.
Yeah, we need like a bazillion of these though to recover from that completely another BS.
If you take 3 wasps, you might be able to build 2 and sell 2.
No, I could build.
If they throw you the last one, you've got 2 now,
that's
and there's
great.
4 on the field. You're going to get them all anyway. You're going to get all the parts anyway, so you're going to get it. So you'll be able to sell 2 wasps. So that's like a 378,000 C bill.
We're so poor, we need everything.
You might consider cold storaging some of the mechs to cut down
Yeah, 'cause
operating.
I can't. Yeah. Like the plan was valid, but it's
Huh? You had 2.
Yeah, it
You
only lets
picked
you
up
do
4.
I have to go to the other one.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right.
Alright, yeah. You know what? Yeah, and do I go to the store to sell it?
Yeah, the one that you put in storage. You'll have to build the other one though.
Oh, we do? Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of janky. You have to.
How do I do that?
So keep going down to the. See where it says 3 out of 3 parts. Then you click on that and then ready it. You have to click ready, and then now you can go through that process and it's sold.
Alright. As a Crusader.
New equipment available.
Sure thing. We'll see that it's prepped and ready.
So what I'm gonna do then is hold the storage, the bulk. Sell that. And the cost dropped down to under 400.
Yeah.
Why do you guys always cause issues, man? You know they're gonna get sick if I choose this. I get to see this. But whatever, who cares? Oh my god. Yeah, whatever,
Alright.
man.
Free morale point. Take it.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, anything's better than watching Archangel Jai and watching us get crushed. Base. The Centurion up. So how do we want to? He's got tons of armor. It's like an armor machine.
Yeah, that's a nice thing about the Century, and it's nice and even right off the bat, almost. And you got 26 tons to play with.
I can give it an AC5. So
Yeah,
it's extra.
If you go on AC5s, you could do 2.
Yeah.
No, you can't. It doesn't have the hard points for it. Never mind. So if you're going to do an AC5 Centurion, then you could give it a large laser to go along with that AC5. And then for me, I'd go with a support weapon. Either at this point, either a laser or an MG, your choice, because you still have plenty of heat efficiency to burn. And
Missiles. get an
It
SRM
almost,
in there?
yeah, it's like it almost forces you to use that. Missiles. You can get an SRM, maybe a 4. I think a 4 is one spot. Yeah. Oh, never mind. So, you should never use 4 if you've got plenty of 2s. If you got the hard points for it. It's like doing 3 SRM 2s is better than an SRM 6 unless you're going to put more missiles on it.
Oh, really? Doing 3 SRM2s is better?
Mm-hmm. Yep. You know, unless you were going to use, like, unless you want more missile racks than that, but we can't really put more.
Actually, do I want more EC5 ammo or more SRM?
Yeah, I was going to say it. 2 SRM ammos is too much for 6 racks because it's 16 salvos. It's 100 missiles. So you got 16 salvos with just one of those. AC5 ammo, I forget how many. I think that's 20 in one of them. No, 15. Okay, so that's kind of borderline. And then, you know,
Heat sink and then
yeah, I'd hate taking armor off it, but I would actually, after the last fight on Mars, instead of taking armor off it, maybe put a flamer on it instead of the small laser.
flamer weighs more than a small.
That's why I said that. So you could max. You could. Wait, where did?
Flamer weighs more than a small.
Oh yeah, the heatsink. You don't need the heatsink.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright.
And then you can put the armor back on.
This has got more armor than like any of the other mechs we've got. So. Alright.
That's its whole mission in life. It still manages to get 4 firepower boxes.
Fog and no. Shouldn't be too hard.
But that's 4. The Vindicator's got 5. Did we not fix the armor on this thing?
They're working on it. They're putting it back together.
Alright.
I think that was it for me, Dan. It's already almost 1:30.
Alright, that's fine. We,
Yeah.
yeah, there's, at least it's nice, there's, we can do these two. I don't know. It says our munitions factory is under threat. That might be nice. 'Cause
I think, yeah, it's polar, so you don't have to worry about the overheating as badly.
yeah.
And you just sit there and they come to you.
Yeah, and we have turrets, hopefully.
Yeah, you should start with some turrets.
So, yeah, once we, I mean, 255s. I mean, it's only we're only 5 tons down from 4 because we had the Shadowhawk.
Yeah.
But I mean, the freaking Centurion probably has more armor than the Shadowhawk did. I don't know if we have the same alpha capability as we did before, though. With these 4 mechs, but once these 4 are up, we could probably run them on that one. But we still got like.
I think the alpha's higher because the Hunchback's alpha's higher than it was before.
Even though it lost the 20?
Yeah, the AC-20 is not alpha rich. It's alpha poor because how heavy it is. It's focused. The fact that it's all in one spot makes it deadly for that reason. But the actual alpha is lower. Like the highest alpha you could get would be all medium lasers, but it doesn't kill things as quick as a AC-20 because it's all spread out.
So we have 3 missions we can do here. Probably bring in $1 million, $1.5 million. We're lucky, plus salvage, and the salvage is the key. Like,
Well, you're set up.
We run one mission where we fight against a Shadowhawk. You know, we're pretty much guaranteed to. Yeah, if we ever ran into a Cronus, we can get one of those. But we're Shadowhawk, it's Kataro. We can sell another Whitworth because they just keep coming back to us for more. So, even 2 Hunchback cores, we got one of them. 2 Wolverines, so. We got the Highlander, you know, if we just happen to run it.
Yep, down the road, that's going to pay dividends. That's the best Highlander core you can get, and the Highlander's already good, so that'll be neat.
Yeah, so once we get that in,
like House Davian, they haven't even gotten their hands on a single Highlander yet at this point in the timeline.
so our players will be like, so where'd you get that? Well, you know, there was this rare bird.
Right.
The day.
Waiting for order.
And the Steiners, they don't even have a Highlander that's that good. They've got one that's pretty close.
What do you want to do with this guy? Gunnery or guts?
It's got to be guts now since we lost. What's his face?
The other guy.
Yep.
Training confirmed.
Try to get somebody who
Right?
can
What's
vent.
up, boss?
Yeah.
Commander.
Hobo's almost up to the
What can I do for you?
tactics.
Training complete.
You know, what's funny is like
I hear ya.
we took a beating, but if you look at the like we got a lot of people fatigued, and
Yeah.
Mummy Bear's out for 29 days, and Flex is out for 29 days, but morale's really high. People are like, you know, we had some setbacks, but
Well, I think
they're confident that they have confidence in the leadership to pull us through.
they've got to understand that, yeah, that was a bad day, but as a whole on this company, we've had 2 bad days out of 30, 40, 50 drops. That's insane. The day that Boar
Boar,
yeah, War Boar, I don't even remember the circumstances on that. But I got him killed in a tournament. I mean, I remember that much. Oh, I remember now. I remember what happened. It was against a Wolfhound.
Just the 2 lights, or there were no reinforcements, that mission would have been awesome. You know, if it was just kill that first lance of 3, and then the fire starter and one of the Vindicator, because we totally would have mopped up those 2. It was just those 2. And that mission would have been awesome because we would have been picking up, you know, Grifton cores or another Shadowhawk core. So
yeah, as tough as it was a near run thing.
You know, if there were 2 less enemy mechs, like if they didn't have that Hunchback, and they didn't have that other Dervish or Vindicator, whatever, they had 2 Vindicators.
They had two Vindicators.
Yeah, if they only had 1 Vindicator and didn't have that Hunchback, that mission would have been a joke. Well, it wouldn't have been a joke, but we would have come out way ahead. Like Archangel wouldn't have been dead. We'd still have that Shadowhawk. We'd probably pick up like 1 Shadowhawk core or 2 Shadowhawk cores. We probably would have picked up a Griffin core or 2. Yeah. So.
Yep.
Because we got really lucky because, you know, we knocked out the other two guys pretty early. The Phoenix Hawk and the who's the other thing that we shot up? Whatever the other one was, it was just
They
the
had,
Griffin that was.
they had a Centurion on that one, didn't they?
Yeah, that was probably what it was. So, all right, I will talk to you next week then.
Yep.